Forgotten Gialli Volume 8. This limited edition box set, designed by Alessa Krieger, is limited to 5,000 units and is only available on the website and at select indie retailers. Absolutely no major retailers will be stocking them. Sex and violence proved a winning combination, and Giallo directors took notice as the 1970s progressed. Before the genre would splinter into either the 80s tropes of slasher-adjacent thrillers or heavy sex with a dose of mystery and violence, filmmakers in the 70s tried to evenly balance these two equally marketable subjects by creating films that were capable of selling titillation without skimping on the bloodshed. Rings of Fear. Hard-boiled Inspector Johnny DeSalvo has been brought in to solve the murder of a schoolgirl, found nude and savagely tortured. As he looks into the girl's life, hoping to find a clue as to why someone sought to snuff her out, his investigation takes him to an exclusive, all-girl prep school which the teenage victim attended. After becoming aware of her involvement with a trio of pupils who call themselves the Inseparables, DeSalvo is convinced that the group is aware of some secret that led to their friend's killing. But when more victims are found slaughtered, the detective is in a race against time to unmask the murderer before it's too late, expertly blending in-your-face trashiness with a stylish and well-developed murder mystery. Prolific TV director Alberto Negrin's Rings of Fear is often considered a spiritual sequel to the earlier Giallo classic, What Have You Done to Solange?, by again casting Italian heavy Fabio Testi at the center of a series of schoolgirl killings. Co-starring Christine Kaufman, Ivan Desny, along with Jack Taylor and Helga Line, Vinegar Syndrome presents this deliriously perverse fan favorite on Blu-ray, exclusively scanned and restored in 2K from the best surviving film elements and featuring an exclusive array of new interviews with cast and crew. Directed by Alberto Negrin. Starring Fabio Testi, Christine Kaufman, Ivan Desny, Jack Taylor, Bruno Alessandro, Maria Ascarino, Helga Line. 1978. 85 minutes. Italian and English mono. Additional info. Region-free Blu-ray. Newly scanned and restored in 2K from its 35mm blow-up CRI. Commentary track with film historians Eugenio Ercolini, Troy Howarth, and Nathaniel Thompson. From big screen scares to small screen epics, 23 minutes. An interview with director/co-writer Alberto Negrin. Deep Red Rings, 26 minutes. An interview with co-writer Franco Ferrini. The Red Thread, 25 minutes. An interview with actor Fabio Testi. Cecil B. Negrin, 14 minutes. Alberto Negrin on his television career. Inside sleeve artwork. Newly translated English SDH subtitles. Reflections in Black. Countess Orselmo hides her lust for women from most of those closest to her. But that does not stop her from taking a bevy of beautiful female companions to her bed. But when some of her favorite conquests are discovered dead, slashed to ribbons with a razor, the Countess finds herself embroiled in a sinister mystery of which her illicit affairs are at the very center. Will she be next on the killer's target list? Or does the assailant have another and even more shocking motive for the violence? Amongst the more obscure efforts to emerge from the genre's mid-70s sex and prostitute-themed narrative trend, character-actor-turned-director Tano Cimarosa's Sol Giallo, Reflections in Black offers twist-heavy plotting and a cast of major names in Italian genre cinema, including John Richardson, Dagmar Lassander, and Giacomo Rossi Stewart. Virtually unseen since the video era, Vinegar Syndrome is proud to bring the original Italian theatrical cut of this genre rarity to Blu-ray, newly restored in 2K from the only known film elements and presented in its original scope framing, alongside brand new bonus features. Directed by Tano Cimarosa. Starring John Richardson, Dagmar Lassander, Nanetto Davoli, Magda Konopka, Giacomo Rossi Stewart, Daniela Giordano, Ursula Davis. 1975. 93 minutes. Italian and English mono. Additional info. Region-free Blu-ray. Newly scanned and restored in 2K from a 35mm Italian copyright deposit print. Commentary track with film historian and critic Rachel Nisbet. Reflections on Cimarosa, 29 minutes. An interview with Domenico Minetti, biographer of director/actor Tano Cimarosa. Alternate and additional footage unique to the export version of Reflections in Black, 8 minutes. Inside sleeve artwork. Newly translated English SDH subtitles. A masseuse. Good-looking. Offers her services. Christina cannot stand her overbearing and oppressive home life. After deciding she needs to make it on her own, she rents an apartment but quickly discovers that to enjoy her freedom and independence, she'll need to earn a steady income. Taking advantage of her voluptuous body, she begins working as a call girl under the protection of a rough pimp named Oscar. But when some of her clients start turning up dead with their throats slashed, Christina realizes that a madman is on the loose and is following her carnal activities in order to find a victim pool. An early example of a giallo that leaned as heavily on sex and nudity as it did on more traditional whodunit plotting, prolific Western director Demofilo Fadani's A masseuse, good-looking, offers her services personifies the direction the genre would soon head, emphasizing the casting of beautiful female leads willing to do plentiful nude scenes, here including Paola Senatore and Simonetta Vitelli. Never released in any territory outside of Italy and never dubbed into English, Vinegar Syndrome is pleased to present this underseen shocker on Blu-ray, newly restored in 2K from its camera negative and offering an extensive array of new interviews with cast and crew. Directed by Demofilo Fadani. Starring Paola Senatore, Jerry Coleman, Raphael Curry, Simonetta Vitelli, Ettore Manni, Jack Betts. 1975. 93 minutes. Italian mono. Additional info. Region-free Blu-ray. Newly scanned and restored in 2K from its 35mm original camera negative. Commentary track with film historians Eugenio Ercolini and Troy Howarth. Gentlemen prefer Blondell, 38 minutes. An interview with actress Simonetta Vitelli aka Simone Blondell. Photo story hero, 16 minutes. An interview with actor Renato Rossini aka Howard Ross. Remembering the Medium, 14 minutes. An interview with film historian Luca Ray. Looking for Paola, 20 minutes. An interview with film historian Eugenio Ercolini. Inside sleeve artwork. Newly translated English SDH subtitles.